What's up guys, and welcome to Dahi Raids. We are looking at Mezomel Luperfang today. So I have recorded her pre-buff and I am going to look at post-buff now to see what changes there are and how she's going. So this is I have recorded it. I was going to just edit this in, but it was getting a bit messy, so I said it'd be best if we just do it like this, and I can bring you along. You'll have Dahiception going on there. So this is the build that we went with. So 250 speed, 295 crit damage, crit rate of 70, 80,000 damage from the A2, and 58 from the A1. So those are the bits that I changed over. 7,583 attack. That's everything I changed over. And then if we move a bit further along, you can see I equipped all of this jazz and just went through the masteries and all that there as well. Nothing really terribly important there, except we went down into Helm Smasher. So Helm Smasher procs can change. You can see that's pre-buff there, because the A2 doesn't include Ignores Defense. Okay, so that would be there on the post-buff one. So looking at this, let's bring it forward, and we went into Dragon. We did try it on Dragon 20, but it was negative affinity, so we went and looked at Dragon 25 or 23 then. You can see all the red triangles there. So make sure this is 23, and we're looking at the A2 primarily here. So let's have a look. Now you can see we'll be hitting the Renegade here. So we'll go in with decreased defense and weaken. Mezomel is going to buff herself, so she's always going to have increased crit rate, crit damage, and attack. And she's going to lead in with the A2 here. Okay, so 115, 123. 115 and 123 on the A2 with her buffed and with Renegade debuffed. So that's what we're dealing with here. So let's switch back over. And let's untick Super Raids, and let's have a look at what she can do here now. Now, I can also tell you in testing, oh, take it off auto. In testing after that clip, I did get higher scores as well. I did get enough. We don't have Renegade fully debuffed, so we'll just come out of that. We want to go like for like. And seeing as I'm graciously using up my resources here, you can graciously use your finger and click on the like and subscribe buttons there, guys. So we'll buff up Mezomel. We'll use the A2. 132 and 167. 132 and 167, and Renegade dead. So let's switch back over. That was interesting. And let's play that again. 132, 167 was the post buff. Let's look at this again. 115, 123. That's a significant boost. Now I did get one or two that were a bit higher than that, 130 something and 140. And that was maybe Helm Smasher being included in the hit or something like that. But that's what we get there. So let's move this forward and see what else we're looking at here. So the A1, 157 against this chick. I don't know who she is. I'm sorry. Now, I had to reset this up again, guys, because we're testing the A1. And I messed something up, so I had to reset it up again. But killing Renegade there, I done 176 and 197. So that was obviously with all of the correct procs included. It does a lot more damage, so that's even better. And now let's just check this A1. Come on, where are you, Mezomel? 195,000. So that's pretty good there. 195,000. Significant improvements across the board here. Let's transition back over. What else are we looking at here? And we're going to do the AoE here. So let's see it. I'm wondering actually, can I slow this down? Yeah. Okay, there we go. Ooh. No, let's replay that. 163. Is that 186? 161? 139, 182, 186. So that's really, really strong. Now let's see with we'll go and run this on this side again. So there's 183, 150. And next we're going to switch forms and test out the A2 in the second form. Yeah. So let's see what this looks like now. We'll still have all our buffs. Ooh, that was I seen 198,000, 168,000, and a few others there, but definitely at least on par. It was getting a damage boost, so it could be down to the difference in just getting a proc of what you call it. Help me out here, guys. A proc of Helm Smasher, which could make all the difference. We'll try it out. We'll try and see it on this wave again now. I don't have the buffs on, however, so this could be a problem. But again, 160, 186,000. So that's very, very nice. Let's transition back over to the recording and we'll see what we're looking at here. We have all the debuffs on, and again, she's going with her A2. She doesn't have her own buffs on anymore, she just has the others. Much lower numbers. I think 100, yeah, there was nothing up in the 180s there. So much lower numbers, still strong and didn't kill the entire wave. So that itself is proof of the pudding. And then I think we had a little look at the damage she was doing on the boss as well. 55 and 40. Let's just have a look at that. So 38,000 naked there. Versus, was the boss debuffed? It had Hex on and she had increased attack on. So let's see. There was 158 from Mezomel on the A1 with increased attack and decreased defense and weaken. So let's go back over here. And we'll check out a bit of why are we not getting back around to the buffs quickly. So we got our increased attack. Come on. The dragon is up. There we go, reset everything, that'll do nicely. 105, okay. Get the debuff out, hopefully she can get another turn. Orbital booster, she'll get in before the dragon. And I believe there was a hex buff on there as well, there was. So just the A1 again. 158, so that's pretty similar. I'm not liking that. Liking. Get it? I hope so. Just in case you don't. Lycan as a werewolf. Lycan. There we go. So that's 140 and 161 on the A2 in that form. And let's look at the recording to see if we have one of that. It's A1, 188,000 on the A1 there. And that was pre-buff, so Helm Smasher and crit rate maybe coming into play a bit more here. No, I think we switch over. No, we didn't. 145 and 148. So at least the A2 is a bit improved. Okay, so let's head over and look at some. Oh, actually, let's look at the A1 or the A2 in this form. 130 and 134. Okay. $130 and 134. That is the number to beat. Let's see if we can, please and thank you. $162 and 159. Okay, so we seem to be getting in around 20,000 more most of the time, which is not the worst. And maybe we'll get one final hit in here of the A1 and we'll leave it at that. 236,000, and we'll see do we have something on the other screen for an A1 to compare. $160, 142, and that was an A2. See, Helm Smasher is at 224. It's coming out even an awful lot, and I wonder is that with Helm Smasher procs and stuff like that. So let's look at how I was getting on in Arena here. So again, obviously we were taking out teams here. Where we could. So I think it was pointing out there that Rotos was negative Affinity 67,000, and I think we were doing a bit of a comparison with Anithway, who would have done, it was 327 or 28,000 there, so it would have been up over 70,000. $53,000 on the A1. Okay, so let's just go over to the arena itself. I can exit out of here. We'll give the dragon a win. He gets beaten on enough. And let's just go into arena ourselves, and I'll stop switching back and forth now. That's the comparison done. It seems a little bit inconsistent, but that could be whether or not it could be whether or not the Helm Smasher is proccing in that particular instance. So we're going to look here now and see how we get on. So we're going to team boost. We're going to boost again and strip again. We're going to decrease defense and stun. And let's try and take out the tanky Duchess here. Okay, so the move ignores defense, stone skin, strength, and ally protection, all the rest of it. So it's designed for blowing through stone skin and taking out this. But so far, okay, nice. This is what we like to see. Right, she means business. Now, this is not an Odin showcase, but I do like his kit. And let's change form and A2 here. Okay, so that was really good. She actually did way more damage than this. I don't know why it's showing that. The numbers popping up in game were a lot more, but that seemed like a decent Duchess in stone skin. Okay. This here presents it. Let's. I should not win this fight because this isn't even a tuned arena team, but let's do it for the shits and for the giggles, yeah. Now, we are stripping, we're not very effectively. Let's go again. Excellent. Okay, so, and this is the thing that I hate about mythicals is I always nearly go to the wrong place, and I've ended up transforming a couple of times at the wrong time. So our man's is negative affinity, which is not good, but let's try and take him out. Excellent. 92,000 and a deny revive, and Odin's passive has kicked in because we took extra turns. Let's cool everybody's jets again. We're going to use Odin's no, we're not going to try it against Marichka. We're going to try it against Taras. Nice, that will do. Thank you very much. We also want a AoE there again because we don't want Taras counter-attacking. He is not subtle in his dislike for people who hit Marichka. We will AoE this time, although it may be a mistake. Oh, the fear proc is nice. Give Taras a taste of his own medicine. I do enjoy that. Ah, wow. Okay. That's that is a shame now. And the reason that's a shame is we would have had our A1, and when with Taras under the fear, he would have been hit twice with the A1 here. So let's get the team back in it. We are... Oh, this is excellent. Taras is about to take his turn, and we have blocked damage up on nearly everyone. Let's go with the A1 again. We've no accuracy really on Arbiter. We've no choice but the AoE, which is not good. Should Taras not have attacked us there? Odin's passive kicking in there again. For a fight that we really shouldn't win, we're not making Now we're gone. Unless I pull off something... no. If she had her transformation good to go, we may have made a stab at it, but now we're dead. But it did actually show off her damage capabilities there. It was not a bad attempt. Let's look at... Okay, here's a fairly decent arena team. Now remember, Mezomel is in a pretty good build. 7,500 attack. I think just over or just around 300 crit damage, 250 speed. It's not a crappy build, and there is ignore defense on her equipment there as well. Now this is a problem with her actually here as well. She's negative affinity to everything here. So that's not the best. What can we do here? There's a lot of control here, so I would like to take out our mans, but maybe Lazarius is the bigger danger. I think Odin is going to get us go next, and I can take out one of those. So let's go here. I could, of course, attack Sify. Okay, 100k against our mans. Actually, I'm going here instead. Ooh. Why did she... Oh, Lazarius's passive kicked in and revived her. So that was a bit rough. Now let's transform and we'll AoE everybody. 96. Okay, so yeah, guys, I'm liking her so far. The buffs seem pretty solid. She seems to be doing a good job. Actually, even look at this. And I'll show you why I want to show you this as well. Oh, did that Arbiter win the speed race there? She did. Okay, it's not going to matter now because we got the block buffs on. But ordinarily, what would happen here is he would... Let's see, we'll boost first. He would have been dropped in health and would have had his unkillable on. Why did that happen? It's a funny old game sometimes. But I actually want to get back around to Mezomel's turn here, and I'll actually be able to show you now. We definitely don't want Leorius with Berserk and low health. It's a recipe for disaster. So let's transform here and hope that I am right in what I'm remembering. And that is that her attack will ignore unkillable and block damages. So say goodnight, sweetheart. And that was 94,000 on one hit there. It didn't show both hits. So all in all, guys, that is what I am seeing here. Pretty good buffs, pretty solid damage buffs. I'm clicking my red dots as I'm talking to you here because that's what ADH does to a man. But we can an almighty shard flash offer, eh? Look, very good buffs. I'm liking her. I always did like Mezomel's kit. The damage just wasn't there. Probably need to do a little bit more playtesting before I give my final overall result, but I'm liking what I'm seeing so far. The thing that's bothering me most now about her is probably affinity matchup. So we have that with all champions, but I think there's a lot of magic out there that we'd like her to counter, and her being spirit isn't great. So yeah, I would definitely. She's definitely, the buff has been a buff for sure. She is doing better. She's capable of a lot more damage output. And I think the inconsistencies with what we were seeing there, and some of them I think is down to Helm Smasher procs and stuff like that. So overall, it's a thumbs up from me. I think that the nuke through the stone skin taking out the Duchess in Arena is what tied it for me. So very happy with those buffs, and I will be using Mezomel in Arena and a few other places going forward, I think. So look, guys, like and subscribe, and I will chat to you in the next one.